Hey everyone, here's my first live stream video. I have to hold my phone to do the live stream video. I hope you can all hear me okay. Let's see. Well, that's back camera. Speaker on. Anyway, if any of you are watching this, please let me know in the comments while I'm live streaming. I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand. Oh, I have to do it with one hand. Anyways, I'll show you how big my Minecraft city is. This is the super flat world in the Minecraft 360 Xbox 360 edition that we have. Not sure how long this live stream will be, but so far my Minecraft city is at least that big. Let me show you the movie theater first. I want to show you something with it right quick. So I'm going to move the camera down for a minute so that I can show you. Actually, I'm going to set it down right quick so I can. Okay. I need both my hands to show you what I want to show you. Okay, I'll have to set my phone down every now and then so I can show you something. This is the movie theater for my city. Star Wars 8 movie, The Last Jedi, is actually now in theaters playing, so I did this to it last night. I said it's now playing in the Minecraft theater of mine. Some movies that are coming out in 2018 is Wreck-It Ralph 2, Pacific Rim 2 is coming out sometime next month. Avatar 2 is also coming out at some point. Hotel Transylvania 3 is coming out this summer, I believe. Jurassic World 2 is coming out. And The Incredibles 2 is also coming out. So let's see if I can turn the comments on somehow. Give me a minute. Play, see, cool stream. I left you a like. I am a YouTuber too. I do VR gaming. I have a green screen cam, mic, and everything. I'm doing good so far, but YouTube is hard for small channels. Good luck, my friend. Thank you. That kind of means a lot to me. Right now my YouTube channel is kind of small. Play see if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel. almost gotten to at least 20 subscribers. So far I have about 17. Let's see. Think for a minute about something. Once I hit 20, I'm going to do another music special video. And then after I hit 20, I'm going to go for 30. Then 40, 50, 60, and so on up to 100. And I hope to someday possibly have almost as many as Markiplier. Don't know how long that would be. That would be in the future at some point. Right now I basically have to do my videos off of my tablet and my phone. That's my sister, by the way. She probably doesn't know that I'm doing a live stream video. So, set my phone back down for a minute so that I can show you all the next thing I want to show. This is my first live stream video that I've ever done, by the way. First time ever, in fact. I hope to someday get the G5X Canon camera. Right now, I'm saving up money so that I can get that. I have about $66 worth that I have saved up right now. I used to have 170, but I spent it on a $100 Lego set that I was wanting. So I pretty much spent just about all my money on that Lego set. I think I've shown you all this before. This is my fire station for my Minecraft city. I had made it a little bit bigger. I'm going to show you. Set my phone back down. I have to set it down, on and off, so I can have both my hands for the controller. I had added on to it from about right here and around to the back side from there. Pretty much. You might be able to tell, but I don't know. And then I had let's see. Oops, wrong button. Set it back down for a minute. Whenever I get that G5X Canon camera, hopefully I won't have to set my phone down on and off all the time like this whenever I'm doing a live stream video with my phone. I'm going to tell you when I had actually remodeled it a little bit. I did it last night, in a matter of fact. December 20th at 5:54 p.m. last night. And I had finished remodeling it a little bit at 7:50 last night p.m. And I think I'll show you. I think I'll just show you the inside of it. It's been changed up quite a bit on the inside. So, and Placey, if you're still watching, please let me know. if you're still watching this right now. Let's see. Why do I keep doing that? Man. Okay. Locker room. It's right here. Darn, I forgot that's the... how did I open the door again? I forgot. I'm using one hand, so it might take me a little bit to... Well, I just broke the door. Oh well. So far, my first live stream video has been about 11 minutes long. Okay, here's the locker room. It's pretty much almost like a closet for every locker. Pretty much. Set my phone back down. I'll fix the door later. And go upstairs. This basically sort of randomly placed beds like all over for the second floor. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put out a comment. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And send that out. Okay, I just put out a comment saying thanks for watching and please subscribe to me. Looks like so far I've only gotten one comment from somebody that's watching, which is Placey. I think he's still watching, but I don't know. And I put out a comment saying thank you for watching. I'm gonna leave the comments up on my screen so I can see it while I'm recording. The live stream has now been about 13 minutes long. I'll set my phone back down for a minute. I hate that I have to set my phone down off and on, but until I get that G5X Canon camera, I have to, because I think I'll be able to do my live stream videos better off of that once I have enough. I meant to say how much the camera is. They've dropped it. It's normally about $799.99, which is basically $800 worth for the camera. They've dropped it about $100, so it's $600 and something right now. They dropped it to that much for Christmas, so that's a little less. But after Christmas, it's gonna probably go back to the normal price. So once that happens, I'm of course gonna continue to save up for it. But yeah, I'll show you my Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant. Show you that I have been working on it. I had started remodeling it a little bit last night too. That part of it there that doesn't have a roof yet is the part I have been adding on to it. It was originally just the empty space right there. I thought, well, since I can't really build anything else there because I didn't want to, I was like, you know what? How about I just add on to my Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant instead? So I started working on remodeling it and adding on to it. I'll show you. Go look at the when I had started on it. I started adding on to it at 8:12 p.m. last night. That's when I had started adding onto it. It has a checkerboard style floor inside of it because there's Five Nights at Freddy's videos that I've seen that it has checkerboard style flooring in it, especially in some of the games as well, Five Nights at Freddy's games. So I had used black and white wool, making checkerboard style for the floor inside of it. And originally, whenever I first originally built it, there wasn't a door here. Now that I've added onto it, there is. This is the arcade area for it. In the second Five Nights at Freddy's game, I believe there is a arcade room. Well, it kind of has arcade in the game, but which you can tell that there's arcade machines and stuff like that. Right now, since I just started working on it last night, right now it's basically just an empty room. So that's pretty much it. If anybody else is now watching 17 minutes later after I started the live stream, please let me know if you're watching. If anybody else is watching, please let me know. If you want, please subscribe to my channel. I'll show you. Oops. The dining area. All the tables like that, and over there where there's not a wall yet, sort of like over here. About right here is where the wall originally was. I've torn it off from there and added on. Foxy's Pirate Cove, of course. 2 blocks of brown wool inside there to be Foxy. And then this doorway goes to that side of the stage, so you can get up on there. From that way, it also goes back as well. And on the stage, of course, I put the toy animatronics toy Chica. I used 2 yellow blocks of wool, white wool block, regular wool block. It's auto-saving. We have it set to where it auto-saves every 30 minutes, so. But anyway, that's a toy Chica. I'd use fencing for her arms, same for the other 2. A toy Freddy's is 3 brown blocks, and a toy Bonnie is this 3 blue blocks, the light blue ones. Set my phone back down. And yet again, like I said before, if anybody else is just now, if anyone else is just now starting to get to my live stream video and are watching, please let me know if you are in the comments. And then of course I had started working on the floor for this part of it. I hadn't finished yet, but I started working on it. And then, let's see. This wall here is behind it is the backstage area. I would have torn it off and made it to here, added wall there, but I didn't want to. I wanted the dining area to be a little bit bigger, so I just left that pretty much closed off. And eventually I'm going to add more tables and chairs to it over there as well once it is finished. And the kitchen parts and service room is over here on this side of it. The app that I'm using for my live stream video is the CameraFi Live app, which you can use to pretty much live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, I believe. And that's what I like about it. This is my first time trying it out. I did try to find it on my other way. I couldn't find it, so I just don't worry about getting it on my tablet. And if I did try to get it on my tablet, it probably won't let me because I don't really have much storage space left on it. So it most likely wouldn't let me really do that anyway. Okay, and the kitchen, I was getting to where I could show you it. It's pretty much just crafting tables, empty chests, empty double chests, I should say that, and then furnaces. Let's see. So, no more comments yet. Apparently, just places in mine right now. Just for a reminder, if anybody else just started watching, please let me know you are, and subscribe if you want. Now, the parts and service room is right here next to the kitchen. I have Withered Chica in here, Withered Bonnie, and of course old Freddy. I have him, or Withered Freddy, I have him laying down. I would have Withered Foxy in there, but I was kind of just like, why not just let it be the out of order Foxy to Pirates Cove. So that's the way I did it. And of course I put like a basement to it. It's a small basement. It's not really a big basement. Have a spring trap down inside of it. For spring trap, I just really used two blocks of yellow wool. And that's spring trap. you're watching, please let me know. I would like to see your comments and try to read them as much as I can. This video has been 25 minutes long so far for my first live stream. Go back up out of the basement. I'll show you the backstage. Okay, here. We're down there. I have Golden Freddy back here in the backstage area. The rest of the backstage area is just pretty much empty, so not really much to see. And then there's a room. The room where the 6 children were killed by the purple guy, which, as we know, is William Afton that had killed them. So I made a room for them. I used brown blocks to make it look like there were there. There we go. That's the room where they were made it probably killed in. That's the backstage area in that room. That is my Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant. I'm gonna fly up above it and show either way the size of what it originally was. The part of it that doesn't have the roof of it. So the whole part of it has a roof to it is the original part of it, and the part that doesn't have roofing yet is the part that I've been adding on to it. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. And clothes and furniture factory that I had started working on. I hadn't finished yet. It has 2 steam chimneys that I built onto it. There's nothing inside of it right now. It's pretty much just empty. The whole building is. So I'm not going to go inside it and show you because it's pretty much just empty right now. I had started working on it last month on the 12th at 7:38 p.m. It doesn't have a finished date or time to it yet because I haven't put anything thing inside of it yet. I'm going to, I just don't know when that's going to be. Probably off camera. I've ever built is my city mall. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. It got dark on the game. I'll go to bed on here real quick and then I'll show you. Okay, the biggest building I've ever built is the city mall. Here it is. It's the biggest I've ever built and the longest building. It's the biggest and the longest building that I've ever built for my Minecraft city. It's a double floored mall. So it has 2 floors. I haven't finished working on it either. I had started working on it on the 8th month of 2017 on the 16th that month. I had started working on it at 9:17 p.m. that day. And of course it doesn't have a finish date or time yet since then, because I haven't been able to really exactly finish it yet. I think I'll show you the inside of it a little bit. Pretty much just a bunch of empty stores that I've put on the first floor. And then there's the boys and girls bathrooms right here in the center. And inside one of the bathrooms looks like this. My live stream video has so far been 31 minutes long. And yet again, if you're just now starting to watch this, please let me know in the comments, and please subscribe if you want. So that's the downstairs part. Now upstairs part has some stores. It has about 3 stores, and then 6 little restaurant areas, which are also empty. And then in the middle here are the boys and girls bathrooms for the second floor. I think I'm getting a little motion sickness for some reason. I sit down for a minute, so I'm still gonna talk to you. Let's sit down for a minute. For some reason, whenever I'm standing up, I get a little motion sickness for some reason after a while, so I gotta sit down for a little bit. I'll pick my phone back up in a minute to show you some more on that. I'm gonna tell you the restaurants I have for the second floor. I have the Dairy Queen, Arby's, McDonald's on the first side, and then on the other side I have a KFC, Chick-fil-A, and then Pizza Hut on that other side. And then I'm going to show you the part as for the eating area of the mall in a minute. Okay, I'm going to show you now. I think I can show you now. This is how big it is. This box there that you see kinda in the middle is eventually going to be a merry-go-round for in the food court part of it, or dining area. And I know you're probably wondering, how do you get inside the little restaurant area as well? I have a door for pretty much all 3 of them. It goes through to that side, and then the other one pretty much. And I have a sign that says for mall employees, or mall food employees only. So, and then the ceiling for in the dining area is that high up. And that's why there's windows right there and a wall. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you of that. And pretty much nothing else for now for this world. I'm going to show you one more world. Minecraft world. I want to show you and go to the fire station for a minute, fix that door that I broke by accident. Fix it right quick. Okay, it's fixed. I'm gonna go back out. And then save it. Okay. Next world I want to show you in a minute. My first live stream video has so far been 36 minutes long. The longest YouTube video I've ever made was about 40 minutes long. This video has almost been 40 minutes long. I'm gonna maybe make it. I'll probably end up making it a little over 40 minutes long, most likely. Set my phone down for a minute. Get on the world I want to show you. It's a tutorial world. This tutorial world is a little bit. Well, hold on. I did some changes to this one tutorial world. I just realized that as soon as I had started loading it. I'm gonna load a new tutorial world right quick so that I can show you what the tutorial world looks like on the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft, if you don't know what it looks like. It takes a little bit to load. I'll give it a minute. And by the way, if you're wondering, the noises in the background that you probably hear would be my brother is in here. My brother is in here in our room with me. He doesn't want me to show him on camera for some reason, so I'm not going to. And whenever you first get on the tutorial world for the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft, the first thing it looks like when you get there to it looks like this. It pops this up saying to press A if you want to play through the tutorial, or B if you want to skip the whole thing. So I'm going to press B because I want to show you the whole tutorial world. Well, most of it. And then I am in survival, so I am going to switch it to creative right quick. So I'm going to save it again and switch it over to creative, and then I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to keep the live stream going so that I can. This video is getting ready to be 40 minutes long, which is the longest I've ever made a video in the past. Okay, switch to creative and load. Okay. The first time I ever did like a long video was like 40 minutes long. This It's probably going to be a little over 40 minutes long. Don't know exactly how long this video will be, especially for being my first live stream video that I've done. Okay, now I can fly. Okay, first thing I want to show you is this right here. Not really exactly sure. It would have been probably some sort of house or something at some point back whenever the tutorial world was made. And then you have this right here. Hit the switch, put some sticky pistons down like that with stone blocks on it, stops the water, open it back up, and water flows back into it. And this behind it, not really sure what this would have been. Something, and then there's a chest with redstone stuff in it that we probably need for survival. And then there's a chest there and over there that has some things in them. I'll fly up enough to where I can show you pretty much this whole little area. It's a big, round, open area just dug into the ground, which is where you first spawn in whenever you get on the tutorial world. And then there is a castle here as well, except that castle that you probably have on whatever Minecraft version that you have, depending on if you have the Xbox 360 version or not. This is what it looks like as a Minecraft sign, like that, and that there is a castle. And it was like a little farm, mini farm built to it with 2 sheep, 2 pigs, 2 cows, some chickens, and wolves. And a little garden with it. And on the other side of the castle, there's a minecart track that goes from there to this little building here in the desert part of it. I'll show you the inside of that. It goes down a little ways. There's a pressure plate inside of it. Once you get in there, it gives you a sword if you were to step on it. Which is what it... There's also something in that chest there as well. That's pretty much all that's on the inside of the little desert building. Yeah, there's some chests like all over the place, really. There's a glass dome shape on the top of the castle. There's also something on that. There's a ladder there that you have to climb up, and then climb up there to get to it. I might have to sit down again, I don't know. And right here, underneath this, there's a chest with something in it as well. I'm gonna have to sit down again and get a little motion sickness again from standing up and talking about the tutorial world. If anyone is watching now, 45 minutes later, please let me know in the comments, and also please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So falling back down. Minutes. Get it back to daytime right quick. Okay. And the front of the castle, whenever you're in the little court part of it, I think you might be able to see it. I don't know. I'm gonna sit down for a little while while I talk about it. When you first come in to it, it looks pretty much like this. It has a basement part to it, which is one of the first doorways in there. So I'm gonna go down there to that. Whenever you're down there to that, this is what you come. If you can see it, and at that other end, there's a chest with something in it. So to get over there, you pull this lever. This pops up out of the lava, and then whenever you're done, again it goes back down, and then the lava floods back over. And then one of the other doorways has a library area with another chest with some things in it, and a enchanting table, if you can see it. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. I gotta sit down for a little while. The video has now been 47 minutes long. I'm officially past 40 minutes long of a video. So the longest video I've ever made, of course, before was 40 minutes long. I'm now way past that, so this is now basically the longest video I've ever did, especially for my first live stream video as well. This is the longest one I've done. Now, there's a room right across from it. I'll show you it. There's 2 chests, a brewing stand, 2 cauldrons, and a little water pit of some sort. For some reason, waterfall, or, excuse me, or should I say, lava fall, for some reason. Get over here. So, there's like a little indoor garden type thing for some reason to it, which is this. I'm not exactly sure what that would have been for, or don't know if you can see it good or not. If not, I'm sorry, it's because I gotta sit down for a little while. It's about 1:15 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, this video has been 49 minutes long, getting ready to be 50 minutes. Think about it. My first live stream video is literally almost an hour long. Behind the lava fall, there is a chest, so I'm gonna go through it and show you. Takes a little bit to get through it. Once you're through it, there's a chest with something in it. I would recommend doing it in creative. Then if not, you'll probably end up dying. I almost died once in getting through it. And there is an upstairs to it, but first I want to show you the back entrance. There's a back entrance to it, to the little castle part, or castle. Upstairs, when you first come up there's a picture frame like that right there. If you were to break behind it, that's blocked off. So, what you do is there's a room right here. That's the inside of this room. There's a lever over there on that wall. If you go there and pull it, I'm going to pull it. This is what you will hear. What makes that sound is if you break open the wall, there behind it, it's really empty space. Really, there's redstone there connected to it. So if you were to turn around and follow that, it goes behind this wall over here. There's a note box there. That's what makes that sound. And that sound was made to tell you that door is open now. So when you go over there back to it, it's shut. And the blocks that were there have moved back. The only thing in here is, of course, a nether portal. So that you can go to the nether whenever you like. That is what this top window here is. That's what's in this room. Break away the blocks surrounding that. There's sticky pistons connected to the blocks there, and then the redstone that connects to it. The redstone dust that connects to it to make it work. And there's another room right across from you that's different from the first one. That's what it looks like. Probably gonna have to sit down on and off as well, because for some reason it's standing up, and for some reason whenever I'm standing up and I'm playing Minecraft, it just makes me a little motion sickness for some reason. Don't know why, but it does. One other thing I meant to tell you about after I talked about the G5X Canon camera I'm going to get is I'm thinking about getting a gaming computer as well. Not the desktop kind. If I were to get the desktop gaming computer, well, we wouldn't have any. So, I'm thinking about getting a gaming laptop instead. Because having that, we would have somewhere to put it. Plus, as you know, as most of you probably know, the laptop that we have right now is a 2010 laptop. I don't know what brand, but anyway, it's from the year 2010. It's really laggy, and it's old. We have the BeamNG Drive game on it. It's really laggy as well whenever you're playing it on there, so that's one reason why I want to get a gaming computer. The other reason I want to is because I can upload my videos off of my G5X Canon camera onto my YouTube channel off of there probably. So that'll be good. But anyway, that's inside the castle. Now, if you were to look in that direction. Don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little house in the distance. That I had noticed at one point when flying up in the air, sort of looking around for the first time whenever we first got the Minecraft Xbox 360 game. I had looked in that direction, see if I would see anything. I just happened to see that, so flew over to it. This is what it looks like. It pretty much just looks like a little house in the middle of the swamp. Pretty much. Well, you go inside it. This is what, if you were to go inside it, this is what you would see. This looks like a little regular house, right? There's also a basement to it. If you saw that, I'll show you that the trapdoor. There's a trapdoor in that corner. You go down that, there's a ladder that takes you down to the little basement area. This is what it looks like on the inside. There's a chest down there with something in it. Let me show you what it is. It's a disc and enchanted boots. Let's see what kind they are. Feather falling 5 iron boots in that chest, which is probably really valuable to even find in this world. Don't know when or how the castle or this house or anything else was even built, but it's pretty cool. And there's something else I want to show you too. About 3 more things that you can find to it. If you were to look over, in this direction if you were to look over here in this direction from the castle, if you can see it or not, there's a lava pit there. And well, there in the water next to it, you will find this. And down that ladder, if you go down that ladder, basically a glass room underwater. There's a chest in there. What you'll see in that chest is another disc and a efficiency 4 or 5 iron shovel in that chest, which is also probably really useful. Like I said before, if you're watching this, please leave me a comment letting me know you are, and please also subscribe and leave me a like as well. This video is just about an hour long, which is the longest video that I've ever made. Let's see. One other thing that we find, if you look carefully into this direction from the castle, if you can see that or not, there is a kind of like a pillar formation right here with a staircase underneath some trees. It actually took me longer to find that. Oh, look, I got a comment. Hey, it's Joshua. Thank you for coming to my first live stream. You liking it so far? You liking my first live stream video so far? It's Joshua. My first live stream video is now an hour long. Longest I've ever made for a video. Done for a video. I have some other things I'm going to show. To be honest, the video is probably going to be about 2 to 3 hours long. I don't really know. Who knows? Depends on how long I'm doing the live stream. Thank you for coming, though. It's Joshua. I was wondering if you were gonna maybe possibly start watching this or not. Thank you for coming, though. I really appreciate that. Let me know if you like my live stream so far in the comments, and if I happen to see it, I'll let you know if I do see it. Okay, now, so, like I was saying, go down that staircase. This is what you'll find. It looks abandoned, which I kind of really actually like it, to be honest. It looks abandoned. Not sure what it would have been, but it looks abandoned. Some sort of... may have been like some sort of church, prison, or something. I don't even know what it would have been. But anyway, there's also a chest in here, if you were to come inside of it. There's holes in the ceiling, of course, vines all over the place. Mossy, stone, cracked ones as well. If you were to open the chest that's in there, this is what you'll find. You'll find the Strad music disc and a Fortune 3 iron axe. Which would also probably be really useful if you were to find that. It took me longer to find this whenever we first started playing our 360 Minecraft game. When we first started playing it, we started playing on the tutorial world at one point. And, well, maybe like a month or so later, I just happened to look over in the area where this was. I was like, what is that? I went over to it, and, well, I found that chest in there, and I was like, oh, well, that's kind of neat. So I took that stuff and used it for a minute. Kind of like it. And the last thing that we would see, if you looked over in this direction from the castle, there's a tower there. That was probably one of the first things that we had noticed, because how tall it is. But anyway, go inside of it. This is what it will look like. Goes all the way up to the very top. then there's a chest up there that has the music disc ward and a iron Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. And it's Joshua. If you're still watching, I hope you are. Please let me know in the comments. And okay, one other thing. This is the last thing that we had. Probably the second thing that we have ever found. There's a little ways from that, there's a well from it with... I'm guessing there was supposed to be a village there with it. But there wasn't. It's just a random well for some reason. So we were like, maybe there's a chest or something there in it, because there wouldn't just randomly be a well there. So, see, it's been a long time since I've looked in it last, though. I don't really remember. Let's look. No, there's not a chest in it. There's nothing in it. Whenever we found there was nothing in it, we were like, well, that's kind of weird with a random village well just being there for some reason. We aren't really exactly sure why. I think maybe there was a village there at one point. Maybe it's like pretend like overrun by zombies or something at night, and then it was abandoned, and then it all decayed, and that was all that was left. But anyway, that's the Minecraft 360 tutorial world castle. Now I'm going to go back to the one world I was going to show you. So I'm going to delete this tutorial world because I wanted to mainly get on it to show you that. I'll be waiting. If you were to click the RB button on a tutorial or on a world that you have, you want to get rid of worlds. Just click on that to change the name to it if you want, rename it, or delete, save. So I'm going to delete this tutorial world that I made to show you. Not the one that I had to start a while back. I had torn down pretty much almost all, the whole entire castle. I dug out the basement and all. Got rid of the farm area. All the other stuff I had showed you is gone. Filled in all the water areas there. The farm area is gone over there, and that's gone. Pretty much everything. That's where the castle would have been, but it's gone now. I tore it down, pretty much block by block. So now all that's left is the walls, the castle walls. I'm changing it all to stone eventually, because that's the way I want it to be. I'm going to build like my own house for it, or build like a house for it that I want. But what I wanted to show you is I did something to the Minecraft sign there in front of it. I think you guys are going to like it. I really like what I did with it. I think you guys are going to like it too. This is what I did to it. If you like it, please let me know. I think it looks pretty cool with what I did to it. I added on a little bit to both ends of it and put spikes there on both ends of it, and on the bottom, bigger spike in the center, and then underneath it. I actually really do like it. If you guys like it, please let me know. I also had put more torches on it for better lighting as well. But whenever you tear down, if you were to tear down an entire castle, that's pretty much the amount of land that you have there from it. When you tear it all down, the basement is there, so you pretty much have to tear that all out and fill it in. Which I might maybe have a basement for it, but I don't know. For whatever I would build in this place. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I had done to it. Now, one model cars, because I want to show you them. The first time I had showed my model cars was technically the first video I've ever made. Which now, if you were to go down to all the way down to like my very first video that's there now, it's my 1932 Ford Coupe diecast car that my friend Preston gave me at one point. That video has the most views on a video I've ever gotten. It has at least 60 something views on it. Most views I've ever gotten for a video. I hope to have more views in my videos eventually. I also hope to have likes. Don't have any likes at all on any of my videos. So I would really appreciate to have likes on my videos. And of course I'm getting there to having 20 subscribers, and I really appreciate that. Hope to have as many subscribers as close to as many subscribers as Markiplier someday. If you know who Markiplier is, just look for him on YouTube, or you can find him in my list of 102 or 3 people I've subscribed to. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, that's for sure. I'm subscribed to Oh My Gosh TV. He actually has 2 channels, really. One of them is for mainly daily vlogging type stuff, and then the other is like for going to abandoned places, and abandoned places that are supposedly haunted. And then he has friends of his that he knows. One of them is James. He lives in Tennessee. Omar Gosh TV, which his real name is Omar. He lives down in Florida. And yeah, another friend of his is Mo Sargi. Don't know where he lives. I think he lives over in California somewhere. And then there's darn, what his name was. Anyway, James lives in Tennessee. He's like part blind, sort of. So there's some things that he can't see because he's part blind. Omar talks about that in one of his videos. I forgot which one. Anyway, one other person I'll subscribe to is the G team, which his friend from the G team is Patty something. I don't know what her last name is, but anyway, that's a friend as well. He has a lot of friends. Another friend of his is, yeah, you're noisy. That's my brother moving around on his bed. He's in here with me. I'm doing my first live stream. His other friend that he has is Glenn Pierce. He lives in England, I believe. So he had come over to the United States to spend time with Omar for a month or so. He's back in England now, but they had a lot of fun together doing videos. I really enjoyed watching those videos with him, being there with Omar. Now that he's back in England, well, a lot of people miss him now. I do too. Hopefully at some point in the future he can come back for a while. At some point, or maybe Omar could go there at some point. Don't really know. But anyway, I'm going to turn off our Xbox and TV because I'm going to show you our model cars because I want to. So I'm turn on the fan light so I can show you them. That way you can see them as well. Turn off the TV. There's not even bed sheets on my bed right now because I'm cleaning them. First, I'm going to show you the model car that I am working on now. The model car that I'm working on now is a 1953 Ford pickup truck that I had gotten for my birthday now 2 months ago. And also a 1968 Volkswagen Beetle model as well. It's what I'm going to start working on next after I finish this model. I had gotten it for my birthday as well now 2 months ago. And this is now the progress on it. The last time you saw progress on it was in last time's video, which was my video before this video, which is my live stream video. Whenever I stop this live stream or finish the live, I might maybe post it on YouTube, maybe at some point later tonight. I don't know how long it would take to post because of how long of the video it is. It's an hour long. It's the longest that I've ever done. But anyway, I had spray painted the body of it metallic green. Hope you guys are liking it the way it is so far. The tailgate and hood is also spray painted on one side of it. The tailgate, started painting it flat black on both sides of the tailgate and the hood. Eventually gonna do the bed part of it, the inside of it, flat black, and then underneath it as well. The fenders to it, whenever I got it, the fenders to it weren't made onto it, so you had to basically glue them onto it. So I had to do it. I missed the spot there on it when I spray painted it, apparently. I put tape on it. I put tape on my model cars, or the body to my model cars, so that whenever I spray paint it, I would know where I'm gonna paint part of it different color. and apparently a part of the tape had gotten right there apparently, and left part of it white there, so I can't do anything about that. Hopefully won't really be able to see it much whenever it's together like that, so hopefully won't. And here's the hood, painted most of it flat black underneath it, and then part of it spray painted. The tailgate and the hood is supposedly supposed to open and shut somehow. I'll show you that eventually once I get more work done to it. And of course that's the back and front axles, and shocks there in that one corner for the back axle, and that black piece there is for the spare tire. The only tire that's that fifth tire is a spare tire. I painted that one side of it flat black so that can make it look more like a spare tire. The other four tires aren't going to go on it. I made them to where they're original looking. And the reason why I say that is because the model itself has 3 different ways they can build it. It's a 3-in-1 model, basically. You can build it in the stock way, this way. But what I like about the tires is it has that white wall finish around the tires. You might be able to see that there on the box. That's the way the tires were done, or made. So this on the box, the way you can have them look if you wanted. That's the service truck way. And then the stock way is like that, which is the original way. That's the way I'm doing it, because I want it to look more original. I want it to look original. And of course, on the one on the front of the box is the what is it? Custom way that you can do it. It says that it has a custom engine with it, so you can pretty much make the engine the way you want it to be. It has 2 different ways. I did it the original way. Let's see. It says it has an operating tailgate. Supposedly, you see how the hoods open up like that. Supposedly, it says that the tailgate hood opens and shuts. I'm not really sure. I'll find that out once I get it pretty close to being finished. I'll let you know about. I'll know about that eventually. Don't really know how long that would be, really, but I'll let you know. My phone's warm. Probably because I've been recording for an hour. My phone has about 36% battery, so try not to make it too much longer of a live stream. But anyway, the axles have metal rods that go through them that attach to the tires so that they will hopefully turn, and I hope they will. Most of my model cars, well, pretty much all of my model cars except for my model semi-truck, their tires don't move, except for the semi-truck model. The reason why the others don't move, except for it, is because the tires to the other ones, well, I had put them on hoping that I wouldn't have to glue. but they would just keep falling off if I didn't, so I had to glue them on. So unfortunately, the tires don't turn the way they are supposed to. And this is the framing for the suspension springs are on there for the front and the back. The front and back bumper brackets are on there. I painted that all Tuesday. Going to work on it probably later today. Eventually I will show you the update on it. It wouldn't be today, but then again, I'm not really sure about that yet. But anyway, I wanted to show you the rest of it. That's the engine. The original way the engine is. I painted it metallic silver. And of course the drive shaft, exhaust pipe, and then exhaust pipe mufflers, which I got glued all together onto the frame eventually. Front axles, not front axles, shocks are right there. If anyone else is just now watching, please let me know in the comments if you are. And it's Joshua, if you're still watching, please let me know. Move my tablet. I would have done it and did my live stream on my tablet, but since I can't get that on my tablet in because I went ahead enough space to do it, I have to do it off of my phone. Move my tablet where I don't get stepped on or something. I only have one model plane. I have like some trash up here on my shelf. Well, not really trash, mainly bottle. Some, like 2 bottles I wanted to keep. One of them, of course, is the Crystal Pepsi bottle. I got the Crystal Pepsi for my birthday. Now, 2 months ago, I kept the bottle because I really like it, and I hope to find it and get it again at some point. Now, if you don't know what the Crystal Pepsi tastes like, it pretty much tastes exactly like a regular Pepsi. Just, not with any of the coloring in it. It's pretty much just, clear soda in it. It does have a little bit of a different taste. It has a little bit less of a regular Pepsi taste to it, but it's still pretty good. I really like it. It's been a long time since I had Crystal Pepsi. It's been 2 months from when I did. I hope to have that again eventually. I've made really only one model plane. My brother has 4 model planes that he's made. He has the Wright Brothers plane over there that he's been working on. And then he has 2 Air Force model planes that he has. One of them's there, one of them he already has hanging up. And then he has the model World War II plane that I had made as well. Except mine is different from his. Mine is metallic gold and red. One of the tires broke off of it. The other tires that are supposed to be there, I didn't put on because I didn't want to. This is the World War II plane, and then the propeller would be there. I have it to where I can just sort of slip it on there and spin it if I wanted to. That's the propeller. Here's some of my model cars, including my model semi-truck. Just to show you that tires do move on it, and not the others. The hood opens up, of course, on the model semi-truck. Don't know if you can see the engine gun or not. If not, sorry. And I have my first model I ever made is, well, it's a 1931 Ford Model T, I think. I think it's Model T, I'm not sure. It's the first model car I ever made. The next one I made is this one. It's a 1932 Ford Coupe, I think. And then what I did next after that is a 1941 Chevy pickup truck. And then after that, my favorite, which I hope to have in real life at some point, is this 1950 so 50 Ford pickup truck. It's sort of crooked on it, probably because I bumped it. And my smallest model car, which is the oldest model car that I have, not made like oldest, but the oldest one year wise that I have. It is a 1925 Model A or Model T Ford, I believe. It is a street rod, I think. Street rod, rat rod, or hot rod, I don't really remember. And then my other two are there. I'm gonna have to get them out and show you because they're in the dark for you guys, so you can't really see them. My recent model I just finished. Model I finished recently is this model. It's a 1939 Chevy Coupe street rod. Now normally it wouldn't have a sunroof to it. I wanted it to look mostly original. Pretty much it would have like wall type things there, but since this is street rod, it doesn't. And I cut that out because it had the option to put the sunroof in. And the hood I have where you can take off, that way you can look at the engine. The hood has an outline where you could cut a hole into it for the hood scoop. To a hood scoop to it for the engine. I didn't do that to it because I didn't want to. And then underneath, looks like this, all painted flat black underneath except for the silver, or metallic silver parts. Front of it and the back of it. Model stickers. Only model stickers. License plates that say Chevy. That way if I were to show it to somebody, they would know that it's a Chevy, and so that I do as well. I still have the box. It's underneath my bed. I normally just keep part of the box, like the front of it, and that's pretty much it. I finished it recently. That model recently. The one I finished before I had worked on that one is my first and only Lamborghini model. This is the 70s Lamborghini model. This is actually the first. This kind of Lamborghini is a Lamborghini Countach, I believe. It's actually, this kind of Lamborghini is actually the first Lamborghini that had a wedge-like shape to it. And then they ended up to the way they are today. And I have it to where you can take the front hood off. Under the front hood is pretty much like a spare tire. And then of course the engine is in the back. I have it to where you can open it. Open it up. And that is the engine for back there. And the inside of it there, the interior. This is actually the only model car that I don't know, not the only, but one of the only ones that I was able to get the mirrors on to. Took me a while because they fell off a little bit, but I got them on it. And underneath looks like this. Whenever I put the engine on, it for some reason had dried crooked, which you can tell by looking at it. So this tire is more this way. This one is mainly that way. It's basically pressed up all the way against right there because of that, which I couldn't do anything about it. I don't know why it had dried like that, but it did. But anyway, that is my model car collection that I wanted to show you that I had been working on. And I am now pretty much going to end my first live stream video, which is now been 2 hours long. So if you guys watching have enjoyed it, play see if you have enjoyed it. And it's Joshua, if you have enjoyed it as well, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you all in my, new BMG Drive video. I'm not sure when it will be yet. It'll probably be some point after Christmas. Some point maybe. I'll maybe probably do it that Thursday after Christmas. Probably, because I'm gonna do a video probably the Tuesday after Christmas to show you what I got get for this year's Christmas, like I did last year. So if you guys have enjoyed my first live stream video, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye everyone. Bye. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.